Hey guys, Ken Pearman here with another product, and it is this guy right here. Let me show it to you. It is the Plemo fire extinguisher for home, water-based, easy, quick grip and release here. On the top, you can use it for your kitchen, your office, your car, garage. It does have 34 fluid ounces that is built into this. It's the FS 1000G, the one pack. Hashtag sponsored. The company sent this product to me so I can show you guys all about it. So what we should do is show you all about it. I want you to check it out. First, I love how it comes with the warning side here. Only pull the pin in emergency. Do not use it as a handle. This reason why it's yellow. I know some people have commented, well, that's where people will naturally want to grab it. If you got people who want to grab it like that, keep it out of their way. Everyone should know you only pull that handle when you're ready to release the fire extinguishing compounds. Okay, more to this also is a quick instruction. If anybody's dealt with the fire extinguishing and or learned to use fire extinguishers on your job or whatnot, very self-explanatory. Pull the pin. Most fire extinguishers have a different style of pin to pull. I'll show you here. I have a fire extinguisher here. You pull the pin out, boom, right? Then she's ready to go. Aim at the fire. Be about 3 feet away, which is about 1 meter. Shoot this at the base of the fire. You're shooting at the top. All you're doing is most of which fire occurs is basically you have oxygen, you have fuel, and you have heat. You need to aim at either one of those three. Turn it off, and it shuts off the fire. If you try to blow this spray all over the top of the fire, you're not addressing where the fuel is. The best way to get all three is to spray water type product or even the powder, but this is also a CO2 type of fire extinguishers, whatever style of fire extinguisher, no matter what, it's got water-based, cooled, or also blanketing, meaning it's removing either the oxygen, cooling down, or putting out the heat. In short, any one of those three that you turn off, your fire turns off. The best possibility to put out a fire is to make sure that you aim at the base of where the fire is originating from. Not at the top of the flames, but at the base. Let's get right into what's inside this box. My keyboard over there. All right, let's do this. Oh, okay, it goes this way. It jumps past the opening section. Even shows it right there. Pull that tab out. Open it up. Actually, it's well packaged. It came with this sitting on top. This is very well packaged. I had it shipped to me, so it came in pretty safe. Let's pull this out. It's got some heft to it. I'm going to double check for any further instructions. Yeah, nope, nothing in there. It's self-explanatory, and I pretty much just explained for the most part on how to use these. A fire extinguisher is better than no fire extinguisher, right? Again, fire spray, FS 1000, stops fires fast. Trash, wood, grease, petrol, electrical equipment, and fabric. So, non-toxic, safe, and easy to clean up. That's the intent, the great sell point of this, as opposed to maybe one of these guys where it sends a bunch of powder all over the place. You got to vacuum and find and whatever. But the short point is putting out a fire and having to clean up the mess that you prevented the fire from reaching other areas and destroying things is a whole lot better situation than having things destroyed, right? No more explaining or comparing the other fire extinguisher. We'll talk about this guy. One thing I like is it's got this nice little foot on here. You can just set it there. You can put this in your kitchen cabinet underneath your sink and it'll stand up ready to go. Cool thing about this too is you look at that right there. Number one, I love that it's got a warning again. Just tell all you guys out there, don't grab it. Don't pick it up by this pin because then the fire extinguisher is active. It prevents you from squeezing. Don't pull this out because then you'll squeeze and stuff will come out, okay? Now, nice thing about this is what you should do on a very regular basis, monthly at the least, I believe, is check to make sure that you're within the pressure zone, right? Worst thing you want to have is a fire extinguisher that has no pressure. Let me check to see what it says for warranty. I believe they talk about the length you can keep this for your shelf life. Up to 4 years, and what you'd want to do is probably on this tag or on another tag, write the date that you got this, and then basically you'll know, and if you want to be proactive, write the 4-year date. Once you run out of that, you hit that 4-year, double check the gauge, make sure it's good to go. And it doesn't matter. Once you hit that 4-year, you should buy another one. These are not all that expensive, so it wouldn't be an issue for you to buy another fire extinguisher. This says be prepared for kitchen, and I'm reading up here on the top, so you can even walk through all of this. Kitchen, bedroom, fireplace, garage, office, car, RV, boat, grilling, camping, anywhere fire is present or can occur. I used to be in the military. I used to be a Boy Scout. I used to go camping a lot with my dad, my family. and I loved camping. I just purchased a Jeep. This is going in my Jeep along with another fire extinguisher. So I'll have two different fire extinguishers in there. When I do go camping, and maybe a prime example, campfire. If you run into a situation where there might be a little excess campfire activity, you need to control it. More importantly, these are in my car because of the fact that there are opportunities of cars catching on fire. Through whatever reason, car accident, you name it, it's always good just to have one of these so you can help save a person, save a life, save their car, but prevent fires from getting too crazy. The fire extinguisher fluid, wetting agent, non-flammable natural propellant. Okay, so first aid procedure. If you've ingested, drink water. In eyes, flush eyes with large amounts of water. If any symptoms persist, seek medical attention. Shelf life, it does say 4 years right there. Caution, keep out of reach of children. Contents under pressure. Do not puncture or incinerate, even after use. Check the pressure gauge regularly. A green area means normal. Any of the red areas, because you can even overpressurize this, and you need that perfect level of pressure. Suitable for temperatures between 32 degrees Fahrenheit and 140 degrees Fahrenheit. What they mean is not the fire temperature. It means the atmosphere temperature, right? Sometimes if it's way too cold, you get below 30, if it's water-based, water tends to freeze. So if this is too cold, you may not work. So, and then of course, yeah, it's got the area of manufacture, all that stuff. So it's very nice. I love the fact that it's got this kind of cool blackness to it. I do the red because it attracts your eyes and says what a fire extinguisher is. I know where this is going to go in my car. It's going to go in my other pillar on the back of my car, and I'll have two fire extinguishers, one water-based and the other one chemical-based. So I got basically my gamut covered, I think. You can feel that it's weird. It doesn't slosh like water, so maybe it's like a thick, I don't say paste, but I don't know. I can feel it moving, but I don't feel it sloshing back and forth like very fluid water. Anyway, this is going to be quite fun. This is going to be quite exciting to have with my repertoire of fire extinguishing materials. I just feel so much better that I have something like this. So this thing is going to be part of my fire extinguishing. The main point about this is that I'll have the full gamut covered, basically a water-based one, so you can handle anything related to wood, grease, oils, and stuff like that. Like in a fire in an engine of a car or something like that, you can use this. If this doesn't work out the best, you pull this guy out first, get working on it, and then you can pull the chemical one and shoot it right behind it, or even simultaneously. Consider this. There are always opportunities for fires to happen in your home, in your car, when you're out traveling, even if you're not a camper or overnighter, overlander, whatever you want to call it, other people out there that would use this for camping, just keep it by your fire. Anytime. Barbecuing out back. If you're out in the backyard, have this ready just in case. It's better to be cautious. It's better to have it and never need it than to need it and not have it. You understand what I mean? It's always better to be prepared. I feel safer with something like this around the house or in the Jeep. I'm quite happy with this. Guys, I hope this was helpful for you. I do appreciate your time, and I'm out.